Okay, so I can't go back, obviously. I'm on the inside. I had a thought that I guess where they've been getting their water would have been from, like, groundwater. Because I guess if this is a, because I was thinking this is just a, like, small island tower, but it might be bigger than that. But either way, there still could be, like, groundwater within the sides of this. That I guess could be a consistent source of water they could pump from inside that wouldn't be boiled away by the sun. So we got glowing mushrooms. Do you want to put this way or? Service memo. The old canal is finally clean. Locks 4 and 7 have been serviced in all my times as a water surveyor. I've never seen the water level this low, but okay, so when they're talking about the canals, I think they're talking about inside these cave systems. But yeah, slowly the water is disappearing from even there. Let's just say it was about time. I've never been this filthy. Off the clock for the sleep till next time. Let go of the wall. Why can't I get off the wall? Let me swing. There we go. Oop. Little thing just popping out. Floating creatures. Hearing all kinds of stuff. Still don't know what the little thing is that I got on my shoulder there. Piglet dudes. Lock system. The interactable. All of the sparks. Okay. Each jump to be carried by the sparks. Okay, so we got a little hover. Why can I can't move the camera down. Okay. Thank you. There we go. Thought for sure there would have been something over here. But once again, it's like, what is that for? Gotta make it closer to him, I guess. Alrighty. Oop, oop. Yeah. Oh, that was an actual door I could open. It's the first door I've ever actually opened in this. They really don't like just letting you jump off the stuff. Yeah, okay, so this would have been like a waterway, I'm guessing. What do we got over here? Shop? Did the little guy put himself up to my ear? A tailor shop? Yeah, it looks like a leather working. Oh yeah, and a loom. Yeah, so this is making clothing. Alright. Another logbook. To the peak I go. Come what may, from the chasm to the salt marsh, I make my way. To the peak I go, come what may, to find the true love again one day, to find the true love again one day. Up in the clouds I will astray, from raven to frozen pass of gray. The clouds wash over me as I make my way. Will I find my true love again one day? Will I find my true love again one day? Soul was singing that to himself as we gathered to Lichen for hot drinks. I asked him to repeat it to me later. When I was young, Soul would hear the old woman singing that song. Let's just say he's not as young as he used to be. The clouds watch over me as I make my way. To him that is a confirmation. The song is a map following the words will lead us to the palace. Met didn't say a word, and she can usually out-chatter Weavebeak. Weavebeak. Would that be the birds that I was seeing perched that keep scaring away? We can guess that's the Weavebeak. We returned empty-handed, but it feels good to be climbing as a trio again, like when we first set out on our climb. Everything was so much simpler back then. Later, Met told me she tired of the expedition. She's sick of it all. Watering the cloud stuff, she doesn't believe it anymore, or not enough. She doesn't know what to do. Return to low tide? Is there even anyone left there anymore? She dared to ask the question I merely write down. If biomes were real, why would they stay in the clouds? Could they be stuck here because the cycle stopped? Or is their presence stopping the world from waking up? And what am I on the hunting expedition? I miss my lighthouse. It's Highfield old sundial and someone's thought too. One place for the ocean and another for the sun. Are there others? No one seems to be paying these old shipwrecks from another era much notice. We've gotten used to them by now. If we've forgotten that, what else have we forgotten? It worries me to see Met withdraw into her shell more and more each sleep. But she's still climbing, come what may. That's a weird... just a stairway down to a window. Yeah, so if I... Come on. Okay. So that actually lets me climb straight up from a place. Which I'm thinking, is that where I was? Yes. Oh, and there's little guys there too that I can climb up. Huh. Now I'm wondering which is the way to go. Obviously not this. Isa, thank you for your support. Thank you for when we continue to work Project 3 Hump Saurians. Without your help, we would never been able to renovate our shelter. I'm so happy to announce that time has come. We've begun releasing some of our rescued Saurians back into the wild. This time we're working with the sparkle shroom growers to preserve shaded areas vital to Saurians. So Saurians, I'm guessing that might be... Would that be the beetle creature that we saw smash out before? Oh, that was the other thing too, is I do feel like there was more stuff there. When I blew the whistle there, I'm thinking I might have missed some stuff at the end if I explored that top area a little more beforehand. I didn't know the cutscene would take me away from it. But, oh well. Yeah, so Sparkle Shroom, I'm thinking that's the thing I'm using for the jump. Unless that, yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's probably what that is. Okay, I'm confident that reintroducing them back to their natural habitats will be a success. It's still unclear how we're going to help remaining ones adapt to life in the Great Plain, but that first phase is complete. At least the species survival is assured. So can't go through there. Yeah, because that was where I ran off to. But then there's this here. Come on, attach an anchor. There we go. There you go. Interesting. Yeah, this is right back to where I just was. Over there. I said I didn't even think I had the prompt there. Is that space it was? Can't quite tell if that's one of the places I came through. I'm assuming that the end result is where I was heading for. Why is there? Well, can't climb up there. Yeah, this is just this note. Imam Sadri asked me to clear out the cellar so they could store their furniture there, and I came across some old clothes that must have belonged to Grandpa. Wow, that guy speeds along, that little bug. They don't look like anything we wear here anyway. I had to throw them all out. Some SARS had made their nest in them and chewed them all up. I wonder what it's like up there, the storm. Do you ever go back? You said it drove Grandpa completely crazy, but I never got a chance to talk to him about it. No, he never talked about anything much. The old man wasn't the chattiest of folks. The wind picked up. I don't remember how old I was. I could barely stand on my own 2 feet. It was a long time ago. When a storm like that came along, I wasn't allowed to go outside. I wasn't allowed to do much, come to think of it. Those were different times. Then everything stopped, that part, you know. But up there, oh, the raging storm stuck. The wind howled and howled. It was enough to drive you mad. We couldn't live up there anymore. You see, so we came down here. And now there's talk of climbing down again. Will it ever end? No, up this is the way I want to go. Stores. Looks like a dining area. Whoa. Yeah, see these guys. No, see, this one seemed different too, as well as the other ones. There's a bunch of different bird types that I haven't seen. Anything hidden back here? Wonder what that's for. We docked for a while at the home of the old local farmer gal. To him, always having a wall within reach and a roof over your head is comforting, a feeling of safety you don't get in the open air. He made me laugh. The sky? No, thank you. I saw it once and it made me dizzy. So they're just living in these caves completely. Gal seems to be alone in the world, but he can't bring himself to leave the tower. We don't have to ask twice for him to tell us about water. He mainly remembers the sound it made when it was just a tadpole. As he put it, in the silence that followed the drought, he spoke of full canals, of water full of mud pruny skin, and wasn't the only one listening. In the light of the glowing mushroom, people's faces were exhausted, but their eyes were bright. The entire group hung on to every word. Who will listen to his stories once we're gone? We ended up staying at the farm, delaying our departure just a little longer. There was no shortage of excuses. Gal's farm needed extra hands. There was a building frame to repair, spare parts to track down, ropes to replace. It felt good to be working on something concrete rather than wearing myself out on an interminable climb chasing after legends. Probably the same feeling that keeps me carving my little sculptures. When it was time to leave, Met stayed behind. There was no need to explain. The group understood. All of us were secretly hoping to stay at Gal's farm. There was only 3 of you, so you just started 2 of them now? Well, I was. But I guess I'm still holding out a glimmer of hope for the expedition. Saying goodbye to Met was probably the hardest thing I've done since I started the climb. So, because now it's just Bianca and Soul, right? Met, Bianca, and Soul were the only 3. Or am I forgetting somebody else who was with them? I don't know if I feel like writing anymore or have the energy. Goodbye. Maybe. Yeah, so is this area here another farm as well? Oh, another note here. Jenna, are you still around? How are things out there? Still no rain? I hosted a group from your part of town here, off chasing clouds or whatever's in them. Oh, so this is actually after they went through. We had a great time, and I got a new housemate out of it, too. A youngster who reminds me of you. It'll be nice having 2 of us to run what's left of the farm. Hey, old man, great to hear from you, and I'm glad to know you're in good company. Who's delivering all these letters, too, by the way? Especially with this, because, like, I'm reading a letter that he sent from here. Which is weird, so it's like they sent the letter back? I'm not sure how their mail system works here. But I'm glad to know you're in good company. Cass and I were actually just talking about the odd jobs I used to do. It's been a while now since the harvest, hasn't it? When I think of going back now, it seems crazy how many people would come help you pick the sparkle shrooms. Which I'm wondering too, because these are on a different, like, interface, the way that this is looking, as opposed to the paper that the other notes were on. Well, mostly because of the pies you make for the snack time. You know, you never give me the recipe. I think I can climb this. Oh. up or no, I want to go over? Oh, oh. Don't jump, just climb up. Now I can jump. Nope. Oh, I guess I guess I could have just walked around. Is that? No, it looks like there's still more to go up in there. So maybe I'll loop back around. No, maybe not. This is quite the climb. Ooh, got a whole city in there. And we do seem to have some sun, although that, yeah, I don't know, is that, yeah, it is sunlight coming from over there. I want to go that way, I think so. Oh. There we go. Am I going straight up from here? Yeah. Shopkeep? Do you have a potion to sell? this? Yeah, how did I go? Oh, I guess, okay. I was like, how did I go past this point? Another... Ooh, hello. That's like an hourglass. But I'm not sure what is being shown flowing through the hourglass. Why there's like the bigger circles. Unless this is symbolizing the water of this tower, because there's the square shape with the hourglass, you know, the square shape sort of holding it. Could that be the water? Something up above, yeah, so something up above the tower collecting and sucking in all the water. You know, and then the water falling down in through the tower and then out into the lower land. But so then, yeah, so I'm worried, is there something at the top of this tower that actually sucked up all the water? Was there? I thought this was like the bonus way to go. Where did I come? I came... Oh, did I come through here? Yeah. Oop. Notice. This morning I forgot to put lichen in my drink, but I drank it anyway, so I cried tears of joy because my toast was so delicious. I'm so wound up I can't get anything done. I don't know if I should blame the drought, the evacuation that started, or the end of the world. Anyway, I got mushrooms to grow. Okay. Well, this was the end. Okay, so I'm not actually going into any of this. I thought that was like where I was headed. But that's all just extra. So we got a crane system, which so they're harnessing the power of some animal, I'm assuming, because it's too small for a person to run in to operate that. So they got... Yeah. Alrighty. So... Ooh, another one of the big guys walking around down there. And we got giant roots of plants. Here we go. Oh, hey, another one. Bonk. Couldn't just build an elevator straight up through this thing, huh? Yeah, these are like locks for water flow. So they would have had water flowing through these at one point. Seashell. I wonder if he does it again. Yeah, he like presses himself up against me. Say no to locks. Water and people should always be able to flow freely. We can't deny the many for the sake of the few. In the current crisis, it's our duty to stand in solidarity with living things. To confine water is to confine us all. Regular information sessions in the market canteen. The Whitewater Collective. You can't just let all the water flow straight down. No. Like that actually would be irresponsible. Especially in drought. You're not thinking long term there, buddy. Water conservation is important. Alright. Ooh, boy. That is gorgeous. So I wonder, were the people living here when all this mushroom... Well, yeah, they must have been, because the one guy was talking about growing mushrooms. No one comes by anymore. I haven't sold a single flower. I should switch careers, but I don't know how to do anything besides taking care of plants. I might be able to write poetry, right? Or at least try. Roses are red, violets are blue. Where, oh, where has everyone gone to? Well, that's about as good a poetry as I could do. I was showing... Oh, I thought it was showing, like, press X for a second. I think I'd be close enough to get up to there. Like, is that grabbable stuff, or... Some of this is getting tougher to tell. Yeah, okay, so this is grabbable. What the heck that way? Yeah, I think so. Maybe not. It's not letting me. Oop, there we go. Made it. Umbrella Gazette. Editorial. This issue of the Gazette will be looking for an animal from the outside for once. The weavebeak. Weavebeaks are the only animal found in every region of the tower. Every known region, at least. Sometimes they even venture into our tunnels. These medium-sized birds are known for their all-white feathers and blue comb. Okay. So, yeah, so weavebeaks are the blue mohawk birds. It is uncommon to see the playful birds gliding through the warm drafts that rise up the cliffs of the tower. They're also extremely curious and can often be found perched near climbing roots, observing and commenting on what's happening with their fellow birds. Not only are weavebeaks social creatures, they're also skilled builders. They work together to build nests which have multiple entrances and can house dozens of weed beaks. They constantly strengthening and expanding their nests and are always on looking for twigs, hence the expression working like a weed beak. Did you know weed beaks combs often and close depending on their mood? Wide open combs mean the weed beak is alert and stressed about something or someone, but enough chatter to keep reading for an in-depth look in the lives of the worldly, unassuming yet fascinating birds. Dear editor, I've only read the editorial and I'm already outraged. It all sounds very nice, but you might want to think twice before publishing such nonsense. Weed beaks are thieves. They're always stealing my wood and building nests, and she put that in there that they use. They're always building nests. Calm down there. That'll give me up there. Where is this going? Oop, didn't want to do that. Okay, that says why can I not reach that one? Yeah, so I could have came up over there. So yeah, just a different route, looks like. Oh, we have something here. Oh. Climbing here. Anything over here? Yes. Come down, dear friend, enough moping around. The situation isn't as hopeless as that. I'm quite certain the water supply is being managed by some very competent people. I have no doubt that they are cleverly planned to get us out of this mess. Believe me, there's no cause for concern. Are you still coming over for tea? We filled the basin, nothing like a bit of swimming to chase away the blues. Yeah, is it going to be like a giant? The guy I got on my back here, is the thing up in the sky going to be a giant one of him? I'm wondering, with how he's, making all the things pop like he is. Come on, grab. Thank you. Can I call those things to me again, or no? Huh. Interesting, there's a thing all the way over there. How would I get over there? There's even, yeah, there's a cave thing there. So I guess I can get up there and then come back down. So now if I can only get the camera to zoom out a little bit, I can see what I'm. Come on. Somebody else who's heading in the upward direction. Long way down. Interesting that I'm not using the rope that's clearly there to hold on to. Let's see, there's that. Yes, I'm guessing. Nope. Come on. There you go. Ooh. Wait, I saw this before, didn't I? Is this... No, but I wasn't all the way up here before. So I missed one of these before. Yeah, I definitely saw one of these before from the outside. Alrighty, whoop. Yeah, this looks like a mining section there, but maybe, maybe not. Oh yeah, I think, yeah, this looks like they were mining here. Yeah, all the carved away, squared off stones. Which one's gonna be the right one? Yay, I guess right. I say it looks like the stone guys stop when I do that. Yeah, I do the little call thing. Oh, there we go. There you go. Whoop, why did you... No. Up. There you go. Good job. Yeah, this is just a straight shaft. I wonder if anybody's actually figured out how high you're actually going. You figure out how much you actually are climbing up throughout this entire game. But and you'd have to wonder, like, would you consider the part, because you start almost like 1,000 feet in the air. Not, probably not that much. Maybe like a couple hundred feet in the air at the start of the game. Ooh. Sky jellyfish. Oh, you even got boat wrecks down there. And there are just boats everywhere. There you go. Should I be heading around? Yeah, I don't feel like there's anything actually up this way. Oh, I do get to swing out into the middle. Yeah, I don't like the jump in this game. That's the one thing that's really not super fleshed out in my mind. The climbing's good for the most part. Sometimes it kind of gets stuck on like which direction I'm pressing. Sorry, you did have to go to the market. The water inlet is acting up again. Things are starting to get complicated. I really thought that by holding back the water but there's nothing to be done. The basins are empty. I think it's time for a more radical change. What would have happened if we'd let the water flow freely from the start? I'm boring you with mushing, but sometimes I get the feeling that we're made a big mistake. There's a pier collapsing in the boatman's district. Do you think you could take care of it? Hey Joe, things are non-stop at the moment. I'll have all the fishing for a new team to shore it up. Isa's already over at the Two Pillars site. As for the other stuff, I don't know what to say. What's done is done. Alright, I'll pick up the supplies I need, and then I'm off to the boatman district. Look out. Hey big guy, I hope you're well. I know you still like the thought of you perched above that basin. It's too big. We've already made up for the open air. You'd be better off in the tunnels where it's cozier. You might have already heard, but Anne's barge is finally back on dry land. They can't drive it anymore, they say, but you should see them now. They've never been so busy. They're working at Sora Rescue Center and some such thing, if you can believe it. Who'd want to save SARS? Seriously. They're always so disgruntled, like the judging us. But things haven't been easy for Anne, and they seem to be happy again. That's what matters. Your father played a song for you. It was beautiful. May the currents bid you wherever they are. So I'm guessing this whole thing was at one point like the water storage. That this is like where, you know, the water that they were pumping through those canals was. There we go. This stuff's not, yeah, this stuff's not climbable. Interesting, there's a pick point there, but I guess that'd more be to go back down. guess I actually am going all the way out into the middle of this. We are the water surveyors. In the dark tunnels we guide, clean, navigate rivers and streams. So the water call forth, and the day and the sky can fill, nourish, cherish all living things. The mantra for the people. Seashell. So we're just gonna hear a bunch of water and boats? Or... tea kettle. It's interesting that those segments loop. I often would wonder what would have happened if the rain had returned. Would we still have met, or would I have led parallel lives elsewhere? Each of us unaware of the other's existence, as much as seeing a great basin dry up. More with each sleep fills me with despair. I can't help but be happy by your side. Climb area there. Yeah, can I even see? Yeah, I think right there behind my head there. I think that's where I came into here from. I think so, yeah. Maybe not. I don't know. I was trying to see if I could see how far I came into this place. Bye-bye, basin. Yeah, this is a much more lateral section. I'd be interested to see a speedrun of this game, because sometimes you can get into a really good flow. You know, with the grabbing mechanics. Come on, swing. Sure, if you really optimize out what your route, what your pick points are, you know, where you can do swinging versus grappling. Yeah, so come on, it's right there. See, certain times, yeah, when you really get into it, sometimes you can get a really nice flow going with your grabbing. Ooh, here we go. There's 2 more left. A whole bunch of horns on this one. Ooh. Looks like bones in there, but it's not. It's actually just coral, I think. Yep, 2 more to go. Oh, are those little baby jellyfish? Is that what those things are? Yeah, I think those are tiny jellyfish. Oh, this is making me think of Journey, the end of the first zone. So I think you guys could just fly me all the way to the top of this place.